Hey everybody! Today's Ask KL question is, what is a common mistake that aspiring writers make? And this is a really great question. And what I'm seeing a lot of from writers that I'm communicating with online and in different groups is that when you finish that first manuscript, it's such a huge accomplishment, and it is that people want to jump too quickly to, okay, where do I find an editor? And the truth is that after you finished your manuscript, you're not ready to go to an editor yet. That would be a bit of an expensive mistake. You need to work with critique groups. You need to work with beta readers who are familiar with your genre and preferably your subgenre. You need to ask them questions like, how is the pacing of this scene? Can you describe this character? How did you feel about this plot point? Is there anything that was confusing that you had to reread to understand? Is there anything that was so obvious it was annoying? You need to get that kind of feedback from critique partners and from beta readers. Do those rewrites before finding an editor that specializes in your subgenre. And editors can have multiple specialties, but it's really important because, for example, just within romance, in historical romance, the conventions, the amount of description are quite different than they would be for, say, paranormal or for contemporary. So do the work ahead of time before you find your editor, then find an editor who specializes in your genre, and then understand that proofreading is a whole other thing. Yes, you need to have a professional proofreader. Yes, you need to read the manuscript out loud, but it's also helpful to have a couple of other people who are good proofreaders go over it as well. Christmas Collusion had, I think, 4 proofreaders, including a professional proofreader, and then 3 after that. And the other books had 4 or 5 proofreaders, and they're still not perfect because proofreading is just its own level of hell, but it's important. So I guess those are the 2 big common mistakes I'd say. People rushing too fast to get an editor before they're really ready, and not taking enough time and having enough people doing proofreading to make the books as good as they can be before they head out. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.